Couple items to always have on hand when you're mixing urethane rubber: lots of stir sticks, lots of paper towels. Okay, so remember how we took all the clean clay that was encasing this guy previously and put it in this measuring container. Now, I'm not pressing it down all the way because you always want to have a little bit more rubber than you need rather than not enough, because then you have to remix another batch, which can be annoying. So it looks like more or less it's about half of one of these containers. If I do about half of the Mold Max 20 and then 10% of that, I'll weigh it, see what that is, and then do 10% of that, mix it up, should be good. You always want to make sure to account for the tear that is how much your container weighs. So because I have two of the same container, I was able to do that. If you don't have two of the same container, then you'll need to make sure you measure it empty first. Math. Why does it have to exist? Okay, so because we live in stupid America where we have pounds and ounces, it's like, why? I don't know. Anyway, I always have to remember how many ounces are on a pound. I'm going to say it's 16. I'm going to have to go look it up on the internet again. Ounces. Using my little artist brain, let's see, 10% of that, I moved the decimal point this way. Alright, that container is nowhere near large. Looks magical. Kinda want to eat it. You'd probably eat it. I mean, not a lot. Maybe just a bite. Okay, an important note is that when you get it mixed pretty well, you want to throw away your mixing stick, transfer it to a brand new clean container, and then continue mixing. That way you can make sure you don't get an inconsistent mix from stuff that's stuck to the sides. Oh, and that applies to all kinds of mixes, whether it's 1-to-1 or 1-to-10. Even mixtapes. It's important on mixtapes. Alright, now I'm going to go degas it in my vacuum chamber. That's not something you say every day. Alright, so whether or not you've degassed your rubber, the general best practice is to pour it from as high as possible. That way it turns into a little strand and that breaks most of the bubbles. So I'm going to put the sculpture on the ground and pour from way up here. Don't pay attention to how dirty. Don't look at this. Don't pretend that the carpet is clean. Just pretend that everything is organized and nice and like a professional studio. Don't look at this little metal thing that I think came off of this broken compass that's on the floor for some reason. And don't look at that. Okay, I'm ready to pour it. Okay, don't do it like that. Try to keep an even, steady stream. So now we just wait 24 hours.